This podcast is a part of the Rebel Without a Clue Media Network, featuring That Don't Work For Me Brother, Bullshitting, Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon, Black Manifold Transmissions, Horny Little Book Club, The Open Heart Podcast, Tripped Out and Crazy, Mad Dogs, and The Revolution Will Be Broadcast. You can find all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Rebel Without a Clue, Strange Minds, Loud Hearts, No Apologies. The year 3500. All heavy metal music has been banned from the galaxy for centuries. The place? Inside the Iomi Corp Star Holler X-15. Call sign the Black Manifold. In the cockpit, Old Smog and Break Savage. Just two long-haul space truckers with one mission. Broadcast the riffs. Each album broadcast is a relic, a lost piece of art etched into the ethereal walls of time and space themselves. This is the Black Manifold Transmissions. No gods, no masters, no clean tones.
Break, I gotta ask you something, we got us a pretty smooth cruise going now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have enjoyed, I think this time of peace.
Yeah.
And I have enjoyed just doing some hauls, cruising.
It has been nice just out here living the Star Holler lifestyle for a little while, not having to worry about Iomi breathing down our neck after we took out their main space station.
Pretty nice to relax. Now, Break, have you ever loved and lost, Break?
Loved and lost.
Yeah.
Well, they say if you love something, you should set it free.
Yeah, they do say that, don't they?
That's what they say. They say, if it's meant to be, they will make their way back into your life. And I am a firm believer in that. If you love something, you should set it free. But then again, Smog, maybe I've never had a connection that was worth holding on to. I think the closest thing I've ever found to love is, my love for heavy metal.
Hell yeah.
My love for the Black Manifold.
Double hell yeah.
Which has become just this temple that the Matrix has created for us.
Telling you, chairs. Red velvet cushions.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But, you sort of the black onyx throne with the spike.
Yeah. Candles everywhere.
Man, sometimes it would be nice to have a bit brighter of a light.
Yeah. Also, it would be nice to not have everything covered in wax all the time from the dripping.
Yeah, I know. I saw a group of rats that, needless to say, they'd sort of built a bungalow in the wax.
God.
I just let them be. They're God's creatures.
Where are they at?
Okay. Do you ever go into the broom closet?
Not since Faison came aboard and then Faison left, and not since Molina's been aboard. No, I hadn't been in the broom closet.
Yeah, just leave it alone is all I'll say. There ain't no brooms in there.
Just a sophisticated rat society.
It's pretty incredible.
We'll leave them be. I was hanging out in the galley, and I was making me a cheese sandwich. I heard a scuttering behind me.
That's one of them.
No, Smog, no.
Well, no, it wasn't a rat?
No, Smog, I turned around, and I don't know how many roaches it was, but it had to be 100, 150, 200 of them, all merged together in the wax, moving as a unit.
God.
Yeah. They were coming for my cheese sandwich.
That is quite a sophisticated.
ball of roaches.
They move as a unit, huh? Like a living thing of multiple separate living things.
Yeah, and the way it moved, it was like it was hunting me.
It knew where you were and what it desired. That's horrifying.
Yeah. Just as I was about to, obliterate that wad of roaches with one of the slug scrapers, it scurried away into the night, into the darkness of the manifold.
Man, Break, that sounds like something Break.
Cronenbergian.
Yeah. Somehow, honestly, it sounds like the concept of a Sludge album, if I'm being honest.
A Sludge album?
Yeah. Album. A Sludge.
Man. Or maybe, you think that's what that Neurosis album was about?
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. Probably so. So.
Probably but it'd probably be like a ball of roaches that have melted together into this wax form, and somehow it represents like life.
Yeah. Maybe you felt like that ball of roaches after, that woman left your life so long ago.
Which one?
Well, whoever you were alluding to in your speech about, Brick, you said you hadn't, but come on, you don't know those kind of concepts if you haven't felt that depth.
You're right.
I could tell you, Break, you might think, well, the old Smog story, Tiffany Stratton, but Tiffany Stratton is not the one who taught me that valuable lesson. She is not the one that I wait for her return.
No, it wasn't Lilith, was it?
Well, good Lord, no. Absolutely not.
Okay.
That was absolutely not. That was just a short time of my life. No, just a fling, really. But no, Starfire. I don't remember the last time I said her name out loud. Just saying it makes her feel a little more near.
Starfire. How did Starfire come into your life?
Starfire? Like a light.
Damn, Smog, that sounds a lot like... I don't like to talk about it.
Goodness.
Well, Smog, you know how they say if you love something, set it free?
Yes.
For the longest time, I was under the impression that if you love something, you had to keep it near at all times. But you can't do that. Not with Tiffany Stratton, not with Starfire, not with my Nia Jax.
Wait. Queen Nia Jax?
Yeah. The irresistible force.
That's a no-fly sector, man. How'd you even get there?
Have you ever heard of a little planet called...
Back Leg? You didn't go to Back Leg, did you? God almighty.
We did. We went straight to Back Leg.
You went to Back Leg?
It was me and this boy I graduated with. Pinto. Me and Pinto, we was down at Back Leg at this little bar called Casablanca. And we were having cocktails and hanging out with the pirates, and in walks Nia. Of all the bars and all the...
Oh, Break.
And from then on, I saw her from across the bar, and I knew I had to talk to her, and, well, I tricked her into being on my team in a game of 8-ball.
Well, I see.
She cleared the table.
8-ball at Back Leg. I'll tell you what, Break, you have lived a life.
Well, Smog, that life's behind me now. I'm not the man I was when I was with Nia, and hell, I don't even know where Nia is now.
She's probably in her palace. Last I checked, she was the queen of the entire West Galaxy. You know what I mean? But
well, yeah, but then, she's at the palace and queen of the West. But how do you even get in touch with a queen?
Now that I wouldn't know. Starfire wasn't a queen. Like I said, she came to her namesake from the moment I saw her. You see, we had, I was trying to jump a wormhole to cut some time off my travels.
As you do.
Yeah. See if I could get that extra bonus for a delivery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, all the calculations seemed safe, and I'll tell you what, it definitely wasn't my piloting that caused any problems, but somehow this wormhole got a bit too close to a dying sun, I'll say. He started to form a singularity. I didn't want to get crushed into infinity. And so, I tried to make my jump, rev these engines as high as they could go. Full fuel, man. Everything. Dropped all weight. Just me sweating in the cockpit. And I couldn't pull away. And just whenever I was about to eat it, this wave of energy came over me. And it was like a heat. A soothing, relaxing heat.
Whoa.
And when I opened my eyes, I was blinded by her fiery form right outside the front of my ship.
Shit.
Pushing me away from this black hole like it was nothing.
She saved you from being crushed infinitely.
I know. I don't know why. When she looked at me, she said she knew she loved me from the start.
Damn.
But the higher council, the greater gods, they said that if she had union with a mortal, that she would never ascend.
Damn.
And so she continued to be the avatar of all fiery light in the galaxy.
That is so metal.
Yeah.
Smaug, it's almost like we've lived these lives that were so metal and we didn't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, but thanks to, you're right, I guess thanks to heavy metal, now we have a way to broadcast and explore that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shit.
What's up?
The Matrix. They got an album for us. Yep, it's flickering. They got an album for us.
Okay, come on, stop with the sentimental shit.
Sorry, Matrix. I didn't realize you were, I didn't realize you were so averse to any kind of, emotion.
Well, sorry. It's just, me and Molina have really hit it off, and I feel real bad for you boys.
Yeah, I keep it in the bedroom. Can you just keep it in the bedroom?
Man, we really like the foyer.
Your actions speak louder than your words on that one is what I'll say. But please, make another foyer that we can't hear or see.
I think I've got the perfect album for you guys today.
Well, hell yeah. Thanks, Matrix.
No problem. Coming at you. Twitching tongues. In love, there is no law.
All right, folks, y'all heard it. Listen to Twitching Tongues and Love There Is No Law from 2013. We're going to listen to it, and we'll get back to you after these messages. Black Manifold transmitting out.
Are you tired of dating apps that focus on superficial qualities? Here at Doomer, we understand that true love is built on deeper connections. That's why every Doomer profile includes favorite doom metal album, preferred apocalypse scenario, number of candles owned, relationship with mortality, and comfort level with ancient curses. At Doomer, a proprietary matching algorithm doesn't ask, what are your hobbies? It asks, what burden were you born to carry? Love isn't finding someone who completes you. It's about finding someone willing to descend into the abyss alongside you. Doomer, where every match is made in darkness.
Whoa, Small. Matrix was not lying about this one.
We've all been there.
Twitching tongues.
Man, I remember. Man, I'm sorry. Just this album kind of took me back to those months after Starfire and I parted ways.
Yeah.
just the rage that filled me
Hell
and
yeah.
the bitterness, you know?
Yeah. The loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. It's kind of like when me and Nia had to split up because, well, her father wasn't going to let her marry some karate man raised by squealers, you know?
No, there's no way, you know? And that's the thing I really think, Break, about it is it's like, so, you know, it's like, so, okay, I'm not good enough for you. I'm not on your level. Sorry, I can't compete with, you know, the light of the whole universe. You know, I love me, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This album, Smog. I think these fellers in Twitching Tongues, it says, consulting the Zune, this band was founded in Los Angeles.
Once again, Los Angeles, man. God, that down to earth,
Yeah. That
touch with oneself, you know?
it's a magical place.
Yeah, it must be the greatest. It's
And
got to be incredible.
I think it's interesting that so close to Hollywood, this band would make such a cinematic album.
That's a good point. I'll tell you what, it does feel like, yeah, it has some real cinematic, evocative. The
Yes.
music is evocative.
Very much so.
Yeah.
It's going to sound weird, Smog, but this band is listed here as a hardcore band, but I get so much more from their sound.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Like, you know, I definitely hear the hardcore. It does sound like moshing music, you know?
Yes.
I mean, you could be in a pit. You could be in a pit all day, you know, with this album. But
Pit parts galore.
you know, the vocals,
Yeah.
a little bit punkish, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very Misfits.
Misfits. Kind of a little Danzig.
100%. He's a crooner.
Yeah. Vocals a crooner, kind of like Danzig. But, you know, it is that hardcore style that is really keeping with that hardcore punk origin, you know?
Yeah.
This is like the scaffolding of each song is a hardcore punk song. Like it's like not scaffolding, but like it feels like the base of the sense. No, not scaffolding. Sorry,
Foundation.
the sensibility is hardcore punk.
Yes.
The sensibility, the lyrics even have like emo
Yeah.
vibe, and even the some of the vocals are kind of emo-ish into that like more hardcore emo
Very.
sort of crossover. Which I'm kind of just surprised that they were able to get that to work like that with this music, you know?
Absolutely. What I find most interesting about this, one of the things I find interesting about this album, not most interesting, but this band can absolutely flip a song on a dime
Yeah.
into something completely different, and it sounds amazing.
In almost every song on this album, there's a few that don't, had its own unique outro.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, it was awesome. Each song felt like its own ride, you know?
They can take it from 0 to 100 just at the drop of a hat, and
But
they do it willy-nilly.
It feels fine. Like it's a natural feel. It feels like it makes sense in the song, you know?
Yeah, Smog. It would seem the guitarist on this album and the vocalist are brothers.
Wow. That must be
Taylor
nice.
and Colin Young.
I mean, these young boys, man, they must have just had the best parents growing up and out in California.
They must have had the most supportive, loving, emotionally intelligent parents that
Just taught them how to work together to create beautiful art.
and convey emotions that
Yeah. That all 14-year-olds feel, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But hey, these are some pretty prolific hardcore musicians. Listen to some of the other bands these guys are in.
Oh, well, tell me.
Dead Body.
Shit.
I heard them. They're great.
We were listening the other day. They're fucking great. Hell yeah,
great
bro.
death metal band. Downpresser.
Okay.
God's Hate.
Yeah.
Ruckus. Disgraced.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Taylor Young was also briefly in the band Nails.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense to me, just like listening to this music.
Yes.
Yeah, this is great. It's so cool.
The heavy stuff is so heavy.
And now it's time for a king to be declared. That's right, it's the Throttle Crown.
There's our Throttle Crown.
Just in time. Man, that riff. I love that riff. Well, Smog, can I hit you with my Throttle Crown?
Jump right into it, Break.
Okay, I don't want to leave the Matrix waiting. I know him and Molina have plans this evening.
It's riff on the album. What is it?
Best riff on the album to me is at 2 minutes into World War V. The riff that starts and then the solo that shreds over it a little while into it. I just imagine like being in the pit singing this song with my arms raised to the sky as people mosh around me. And I think the lyrics of this song are very Misfits, talking about...
Yeah, Misfits. That's who when I was listening to this album, I was like, there's a band that I'm trying to connect with, and it's like a hardcore punk band. I couldn't remember what it was. Here's the vibe change. Yeah, it's good.
The drummer of this band is so fucking tight.
What he's doing, man. He's great. What's his name?
I believe the drummer is Michael Cesario.
Okay.
Who's also in Disgrace.
And then you get this killer ending.
They know how to end a song.
Man, I can't get over their endings on these songs. They're so fucking good.
They're super good.
My Throttle Crown is about 1:45 into Deliver Us to Evil. Let me pull that up.
About 2:15.
Right here.
Yes.
It starts right here. And it really starts at about 2:15.
Yes.
This is my favorite riff on the album.
It is one of my runner-ups. It's so fucking evil sounding.
And then you get kind of a melodic guitar.
Yes.
And then we get the death. It ends with like a death metal chant.
Deliver Us to Evil is one of my top tracks on this album.
It is so fun. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here's a lyric from Deliver Us to Evil. Given the chance, I would feast on the bricks of the Vatican.
Yes.
Golly.
I wrote that down as well. Accept the truth that there is no truth.
That there is no truth. Man, I'll tell you what. That's a good track, man.
Yeah, they've got a real chip on their shoulder about the higher powers.
Okay, I think I have a runner-up riff, but maybe hold on.
Have a runner-up.
Oh, you do have a runner-up riff? Okay. What is it?
So my runner-up riff is on the where did I put it? On Eyes Adjust. When it goes into the black metal blast beat and the Razor guitar.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. It's so good. There's one that I liked a lot, and it was...
The outro riff to In Love There Is No Law is really good, too.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one it is. That's the other one. Yeah, the ending Grind and Run.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, that was my other one. That's what it was. Yeah, right at the end of their Love There Is No Law. Yeah, that was a good ending. Yep.
Dude.
Tell you what, man, it's hard to just not dissect every part of this album.
It really is.
It is like, I wrote down some stuff too. I got some weird hot takes, I tell you. All right,
Tell
on
me.
this album. All right. Some people are going to hate me for saying this. The Preacher Man.
Yes.
Okay. It sounds like a 2000s alt rock song. It does, man. Like a new metal kind of, like, not new metal, but like freaking like crossfade almost.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It does.
Post grunge.
It takes, yeah, it's like a post grunge song. Yeah,
Yes.
2000s alt rock post grunge song. Yeah.
100%.
Killer ending. And it ends on a bell. Preacher Man, though, is a wild song in this album.
So I love the song Preacher Man, and I hate all of the lyrics.
Oh, they're awful.
They're bad.
That's what I also mean, is they're like a 2000s
Yes.
like rock post grunge song, even for lyrics, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preacher Man, here's the thing. Love this band, love this album. They thought they really had something with
Man, they should not have. Yeah, it does not. Yeah, it's a wild one.
Yeah. How did you feel about the departure?
Okay, I'm going to say one thing.
Say it.
Punk Goes Acoustic.
Yes.
If anybody listened to the Punk Goes Acoustic albums
Yeah. I forgot about those.
from the 2000s, all right, I've stumbled upon them on the Zuna Rooms. They are not metal, but I do find there's something about them that I do love and does lull a nostalgia in my soul.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, that song sounds like a Punk Goes Acoustic album song.
That song does sound like a Punk Goes Acoustic album. But thematically, it's a very, very heavy song.
Dude, it's a funeral march.
Yes.
And
100%.
And that's why I think it's the female vocal in it, because it sounds like an angel at the end of a funeral march.
And that's and also towards the end of songs where they bring in that uplifting kind of tambourine.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. I love that part.
I like Departure a lot.
I like Departure. Here's the thing. Well, maybe I'll save it for my slag.
Okay. Speaking of which,
Hello.
verse.
My God.
It's the gong.
We really, you'd think by now we'd know to plug our ears about, 40 minutes into these conversations.
You would think so. You'd think so.
Yep.
Can never time it. We're always so into it. I never can really, anyway.
Man.
My hallowed verse for
Hold
this
on, you got a little
Sorry.
blood coming out of your ears.
Thank you. I got some tissues
I'll
here.
get it. There you go. Your hallowed verse, sir.
Okay. My hallowed verse is, man.
It's hard.
I'm having a hard. I think it is the title track. It's the title track. They're in love. There is no law. But it is hard for me to pick a hallowed verse on this album.
It's very hard to pick one. I love that choice because it's like a Crowbar song.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think the lyrics are also really well done.
Yes, the lyrics are great. I love the way it slows down at 2:20.
Yep. And then you get a real good hardcore breakdown about 30, 15, 20 seconds later.
So
and then
crunchy.
it's got that grindy run at the end. It's a real cool song, man. It's a cool ass song.
In an album full of fucking cool songs.
Yeah. It's hard to stand out. But one thing I did note that was very cool about the lyrics, I thought, is they do a good job of sitting within, like, the things, this idea of, like, oh, well, love is, like, boundless and limitless.
Yeah.
And that's great, but also love is boundless and limitless, and that's horrible because it can bring limitless, suffering.
Yeah, it's also terrifying.
Yeah, the tragedy it can bring because of how limitless it is. And I was like, oh my Lord, that's kind of cool.
That's the most emo thing I've ever heard.
Oh, it's so damn emo, but it's written in a way that it's got subtlety in the way it's written.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And ain't that just the truth?
And certainly not as a structurally an emo song. Like,
No. Oh no.
it is.
Whew. What is your hallowed verse?
My hallowed verse is one that might surprise you. My favorite song on this album is Good Luck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
Super doomy intro, hardcore beatdown, and that change before the verse starts.
Yep.
Love that change up.
I called this one a punk metal ballad.
That is exactly what it is.
Up until the breakdowns, it's a punk metal ballad.
Yes.
They varied the main riff at the end. It's got a good ending. Yeah, dude, I almost picked that one. That was actually my, honorable mention.
Good Luck is a great fucking song.
Yeah, I fucking love it, man. Break, you got any honorable mentions we haven't talked about?
My honorable mention would probably have to be Eyes Adjust.
Yeah, it's a killer opener, and it's a great song.
Sets the tone for the album. That it is, I don't know what it is. It's a simple thing. Not a lot of bands do it, but that tempo change right at the beginning, dude.
Yep.
It sets me the fuck off.
Yeah, it's fucking
and then
great.
For the chorus, we have pit parts.
My eyes adjust to that freaking head-banging riff. You had said what, the chorus? You have what parts? What did you say?
To use a pit part in the chorus is just bold.
Right. I mean, it's cool, man.
It's awesome. The bridge is a ripper.
Yeah.
We already talked about the Razor guitars and the blast beats and the face melter. I mean, Eyes Adjust is just 5 out of 5 in my opinion.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Just makes me wish that there really was no law in love, you know?
Yeah. I wish that the ultimate gods of the elements didn't have laws they had to follow about gods, marrying humans, you know?
Well, Smog, I mean, how would you have even embraced this fire person?
Well, the way you embrace anything you love. Break savage, tenderly and with great care.
Damn, you got me there, buddy. Maybe if I'd been more careful with Nia.
To be fair with you, Break, I mean, she is a fairly indestructible figure, you know?
Yeah. Her body is an immovable, insurmountable, unattainable force, but her heart, well, Smog, her heart's as tender as a filet mignon.
Good Lord, Break, that's poetic.
I think maybe a little bit of this Colin Young's rubbing off on me.
Yeah, I think these memories of Starfire are washing over my body right now, in my mind.
Now, there is one song we haven't talked about that I think needs to be in the conversation before the slap. Feed Your Disease.
Thank you for bringing this song up.
Yes.
So whatever you need, just take it from me. I mean, come on. There's double bass in this one.
Oh, yeah.
There's that double bass towards about 2.5 minutes in. This is what I call a hardcore, just a hardcore.
This is the most straight up the gut hardcore song they have, and kind of the most hardcore message.
Yeah, it's intense.
It is. I'll be honest with you, Smog. I don't think they would appreciate my extracurriculars, but to each their own. I'm gonna get a t-shirt made that says I drink sweet leaf tea and listen to straight edge hardcore.
You think it's a straight edge song? I guess it is.
It is a straight edge song.
Well, I thought it was just about this girl that he used to know and how she probably had some kind of a substance abuse problem.
Well, I'm sure that's what gave him the chip on his shoulder. Funny how women troubles will do that.
Huh. Yeah. You know, it'll make you write I Hate Weed song.
Yeah. It'll make you do it. Love is such a fickle.
I remember I didn't write anything like that after Starfire and I parted destinies, hopefully not. But I just did it like any man usually does. I entered trucking school. Yeah, I entered trucking school. Yeah.
Wow, Smog. What were you doing out there trying to jump a wormhole before you'd even gone to trucker school?
Well, Dad was always working on trucks. It made sense that I didn't. Look, I drove a truck for a little bit before I knew you had to go to school to do it.
That's fine. I practiced karate for a while with no belts.
Huh.
I did.
Well, I guess you got to start somewhere.
Exactly. you were jumping wormholes. I was playing karate in the alley.
Gi open.
Gi open and
No belt tied up.
wait, is that?
Rid yourself of the slag, the caustic slag. Rid yourself of the caustic slag.
Man, the caustic slag.
My lord. Okay.
I think I've got my slag.
Yep. What is it?
I'll be honest with you. I would have just ended the album on Feed Your Disease. I don't think Frigid is a good song. I don't think Frigid fits on the album. I think Departure fits more thematically on the album than Frigid does.
You're not going to get no pushback from me, Break,
Yeah.
because Frigid's good. I think Frigid's a cool song.
Okay.
I do. I like Frigid, but it doesn't fit on the album. It is too sludgy.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a little sludge tint in some of their music, but it's too sludgy. And this album is really a hardcore punk album, with some punk in it. Yeah, I think in its essence, that's what it is. It just doesn't fit.
Yeah, I think you could have ended on Feed Your Disease, or even flip Feed Your Disease and Departure and end on Departure.
Well, that's true. It's true.
But that's my slag, Frigid. I did not care for it on this album.
Yep. When I first, I like the song though. I do.
Cool.
I think my caustic slag on this album really is probably Preacher Man.
Preacher Man is a solid caustic slag.
Yeah, it's probably Preacher Man.
It's goofy, right?
It is a very goofy song all the way around. It is very goofy. I tell you what, if you played what's that song? Hold on.
And I don't think anybody over 12 should be saying daddy.
If you put the song Preacher Man,
Yeah.
okay, over the music video for One Last Breath by Creed, it would work fine.
It would be totally at home.
Yeah, it would be totally at home. That's all. That's what I'm saying about Preacher Man.
Yeah. Preacher Man is... I see what they thought they had. I do.
I'm about to play. Okay, we're going to do it right now. We're going to pull up. It works pretty well.
It's not bad.
Oh, shit. This works, man.
Damn, Smog. This is crazy how much it works.
Yeah, folks, turn on the video for One Last Breath by Creed on your monitor and play Preacher Man by Twitching Tongues and tell me the song doesn't go over the music video so well.
Hold on, wait till the build. Oh, it's working so good. Here it comes.
Man, this works.
Dude.
This is so good.
Dude, it's so good.
Scott Stapp is flying towards the ground singing this song right now.
So good.
This is awesome. Oh my gosh, the Sandstorm.
Holy shit.
This is awesome.
Dude, it's crazy how much you nailed this fucking song.
Man, there's the chick with bleeding eyes. There's the giant clay sculpture. Oh man, she's crying tears of blood when that riff is playing.
That is crazy how it switches to the drummer at the perfect time.
Oh, this is such a vibe for this song.
It really is.
Man, there's priestesses. I forgot all this was in this video.
Me
There's
too.
a tiger.
This video is insane.
Man, that's perfect with Scott Stapp singing.
It is.
This is crazy.
Holy
Man, they're going up a staircase. This is super speed. There's the sun.
Sun over the temple. Holy shit.
It was perfect.
That was epic. Thank you for that, Matrix.
Thank you, Matrix. That was incredible.
That was... Everyone out there, do that.
You got to do that. That was awesome.
That was crazy. It really is a new metal song.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, Lord, that's funny. Man, big lessons to be learned on this album, though.
Huge lessons, I'd say.
Yep.
I think if this album taught me anything, it's that if given the chance, I would feast on the bricks of the Vatican.
Damn. Now, that's a lesson.
That's a lesson right there.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that about myself.
Yeah. That says something about an album that can make you realize something about yourself you didn't know.
Exactly.
Good Lord, oh my. You know, what I think I learned from this album is, it's okay to open up those old wounds.
Yeah.
And to acknowledge that maybe a little bit they still hurt some. Like this fella on this album working through this breakup with this hellish woman, apparently.
This absolute hose beast.
Just a soul-sucking hose beast.
This old man just really did a number on this cat.
Yeah, she did. Whoever she was, she really did. I can't tell if she made him insult his own family or her family. I don't quite know. But someone's family's getting insulted in this album, too.
Somebody's family was disparaged.
Yep.
And World War V, man, the fallen.
World War V, the ultimate breakup.
Yes. Really. Yes, 100%, man.
But, I think what I learned is that you can find those old wounds and be honest about those feelings, but maybe don't let them in the driver's seat for too long, because you might write a song like Preacher Man.
Like Preacher Man.
Yeah.
I think it's important. I think Preacher Man teaches us a couple lessons.
Okay. I certainly learned several today from Preacher Man.
Yeah. Again, no grown man should say daddy, and
it syncs up perfectly with the music video for One Last Breath by Creed.
What about a rating?
Yeah, a rating. Yes.
Let me think. I got to think, because, man, this just really brought back all those memories of Nia.
I could see that.
You know what, Smog? I'm giving this one 8.5 out of 10 Lives of Agony.
8.5 out of 10 Lives of Agony? Good Lord. That's... Man, that could be a perfect rating in some places, you know what I mean?
It could be. It really could.
8.5 out of 10 Lives of Agony.
For some people, there are no 10s.
For some people, there are no 10s. That's beautiful.
Not for us, of course. We have the Spiritual Award of Sound. The Spiritual Sound Award.
Yes, we have. Of course we do. That is the perfect 10. I'm going to give this album 9.5. Sorry, no. I'm going to give this album 9 out of 10 heaps of Vatican brick dust.
Hell yeah, Small.
That's right. It's a good one. It's a very strong album. Folks, I think anyone could enjoy it. One of my favorite things about it is each track's a little surprise.
Every track ends a little different. Starts a little different.
Always a little surprise around the corner.
And just when you think they're going to settle into a groove, they flip that switch on you.
That's right.
Damn, Smog. Oh, shit, Smog. We got something coming in over the comms.
This is Iomi Star Holler X15, call sign the Black Manifold. Who's trying to patch through here?
This is the Iomi Corp Intergalactic Warning System. Please be on the lookout for 2 highly dangerous individuals who are armed, Old Smog and Break Savage. The reward for these criminals is 3 million doll hairs.
We're wanted men, Break Savage.
Damn, we made it.
I know. This is where my mom always said I'd end up.
Yep. Well, my mom said I'd never be wanted, so...
Fair enough. I guess we're going to have to destroy the security mainframe.
Or, hell, we could just be fielding assassins.
Oh, that's true. But I was just thinking, if we go destroy the security mainframe, the hub of Iomi Corp Security.
Yeah.
The only problem is...
Yeah.
Well, you know where it's at, don't you? Yeah. It's in hell. don't even know how to get there.
I think there's one person that can get us there. The gatekeeper.
The transpositional being.
We'll have to go see him.
See them. Yeah.